Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Last Specter. Previously, when Layton and friends are denied at the police station, Emmy heads to London for the information. Will Emmy return safely with the information that Layton needs? What? London's not that dangerous, is it? Like, come on. Oh, hey, thanks, Finnegan. So yeah, we're hot on the heels of the, Inspector Grosky, who appears to be in the midst of chasing down some crook or another. And as I said before, I can only imagine it's some Looney Tunes-ass cloud of dust with yells, and sometimes you can see fists and feet emerging. And that's the only logical explanation, really. We're in a museum. It seems the display is broken, so let's look around. That's a mighty shame. It's all swirly. Hey, these have writing on them. They do? Well, can I read it? No? What could these have been used for? How about you read it and let me know what they are? Fine, keep your secrets. Chappie. Excuse me, sir. Did you happen to see a barrel-chested police officer run through here? I can't say I expected him to say meow. Of course, this is why I don't miss London. Fine, I like cats. Did you see a policey-weesey? What's going on? Did someone break into my home while I was sleeping and replace my settings with some fan ROM, or what's going on? Well, you say he crumpled all the display items and then took off? Meow, meow, meow. And little Claude is trapped in the well? Just kidding, thanks. What the fuck is happening? Back to Scotland Yard. Yeah. What? I cannot remember the last time a game has made me so utterly, exquisitely baffled. This is surreal. Why is he a cat man? There's nothing wrong with being a furry, but okay. What? Why? I guess we're going all the way back to Scotland Yard. Is there some British pop culture reference I'm missing? But this game was made in Japan, so would that even matter? Oh, today's a fun day. I'm having fun already. Yeah, boy. Oh, Gorosky is fighting again. Oh, I feel faint. Please catch me. No. Well, fine. Sorry if I'm the only one affected by the manly circus that just blew into town. Such bravery, wrestling that hardened criminal all the way back to the police station. Maybe I can catch Grosky over at Scotland Yard. Have fun swooning. Oh, Grosky, you already arrested me. Place me into your custody. I need an adult. Okay. I may as well speak with everyone on the way back. Okay, it's Scotland Yard, we're back, yay. Oh my god, dude. To be a fly on the wall during that writing team session, one can dream. One can dream. No Grosky here. Wait, what's that noise?
Let me know if you've got any other questions.
Nice to see you again, Inspector Grosky.
I should have known.
Yeah, okay, just go ahead and slap that ass, I guess. Did I successfully wake up today? Am I still dreaming? Or have I died and the last desperate gasps of my brain are producing the most fantastical visions as I drift slowly into sweet oblivion? What the hell is going on? I can't think of anything else to say, so let's muster up the power to continue. Am I sure I'm sober right now? I don't know. Okay. Emmy, how have you been? Just fine, thank you. And how is the esteemed Inspector? Amazing. I, Grosky of the Yard, can now bench press my body weight in crooks. So what can I do for you? I need your help. There is something happening in Mist Hallery. Mist Hallery, eh? People still live out there. Give me the details. The town is under attack by some mysterious monster. The whole mess may be related to the death of a prominent man there last year. I was hoping I could get some information on the incident. Sounds like some case there. Let me know if you need me to wrestle anything to the ground. For now, our files are your files. Thank you, Inspector. The records room is just down the stairs. Okay. So I wonder if Emmy joined like the police force as a detective or something after that incident where she was accused of stealing a wallet that we saw last time. Wow, that was quite an amazing entrance there, Inspector Grosky. I, Grosky of the Yard, thank you for your appreciation. He deserves to call himself by his full title. He has that aura, you know? He's earned it. Well, I guess we're going down here. This is the records room. If we got it, you'll find it here. Wow, it might take a while to find what I need. Emmy, you know I would never make you search these stacks alone. Chelmy, perfect timing. Who's that? Hey! It's Chelmy and Barton. I wonder if he's an inspector even right now. This is Inspector Chelmy, and of course Barton there. Do these guys have a juggling act or something? I'm so sorry you have a glitchy line on your chin, Inspector. Why is a civilian in Scotland Yard's archives? Show me, this is Emmy. She's a friend in need of help with a case she's investigating in Mist Hallery. Nice to meet you, and thank you so much for your help. Oh, before I forget, I need some film developed. Can I do that here? Goodness, do you need a prescription filled as well? Oi, Barton, help the lady. Barton, at your service, ma'am. Barton, I need this film developed ASAP. ASAP? Never heard of that kind of film processing, but right away, ma'am. I certainly hope he can manage. Let's start with these records. Show me take that shelf there. Looking for anything sent from Mist Hallery, right? Yes, thanks for your help. Emmy, start on that shelf there. Okay. Don't you have, like, a sorting system? If you look closely, you can see a thick layer of dust here. Oh, a ladder. No, that's a step ladder, you idiot. You moron. You Neanderthal. Huh, so this is how they organize their archives. Interesting. Case records are sorted by year. Start there. This case would be from last year. Alright, that's over here. Wow, so we'll need to check this whole section. That's a lot. Oh, it's not so tough. You'll be surprised how quickly we can get through these. Find the file. You need to collect one of the files from these shelves. The file you want is 2 files over from a file with a 3 in its number. It is also 3 files over from a file with a 6 in its number, and 4 files over from a file with a 9 in its number. Which file do you need? Oh, brother. I see. So it says over. Only over. The file you want is 2 files over from a file with a 3 in its number. It's also 3 files over from a file with a 6 in its number, and so on. I don't think I need to bother considering columns at all. I think it's just horizontal. So say if I choose like 53 here, and I try to run the data against it, I don't have to worry about any of the tomes on the bottom at all. I think. And, we can probably simplify this. So, the file we want is 4 files over from a file with a 9 in its number. In that case, I just go row by row and look at the ones with a 9 in its number and check and see. Yeah, so in this one, 19, that's a 9 in its number. So from this, we can't go left, because nothing left of 19 could possibly be, a 4 over. So on the other side, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We land at 26. Now we check the other data from 26. So it's 2 over from a file with 3 in its number. So 1, 2, that's 39. That could work. 1, 2. Well, that's not 3, but it could still work. So we also check. It's 3 files over from a file with 6 in its number. We can't go right, so 1, 2, 3. That's not a 6. So I have completely ruled out 26 as being the tome we want. It's not this. I should not cover that up because I need the data later. It's not this. So if I just repeat this process a whole bunch, It should work out. Maybe? Please? Okay. Oh, I think I see it. 29 here. So this file, the file I want, is 2 files over from a file with a 3 in its number. We have 63 here, that's a 3. It's also 3 files over from a file with a 6. We have 46, so that's a 6. And 4 files over from a file with a 9. That's 93. I see no reason why it would not be a B29 here. I think this is it. I hope I'm not being too rash.
I think I've got this one. You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
I did it. Correct. You need file 29. Good thing you found it. Still, it would be nice if they made this filing system a little easier to understand. Wait, is this it? That's it. Excellent work, Chummy. Thanks. It's one of my skills. I've been trying to teach Barton a few things, but... I got the photographs developed. They didn't have ASAP, but they got them done right away. Wow. Good work, Barton. Monica was very helpful, sir. Ah, of course. Well, that should do it. Thank you so much for your help. No need for thanks. It's my job. Thank you too, Inspector Chelmy. It's my job as well, miss, but there is something bothering me. Oh, what's that? Can he see the papers? Does he have line of sight? Take a look at this report. Seems a little fishy to me. A death like this and only a single eyewitness account. That's usually a red flag right there. Ooh. Great eye, Chelmy. You just made the hair on my chest stand on end. Go with Chelmy's instinct on this, Emmy. This is worth checking out. You know what? That settles it. Emmy, I'm going with you. Yay! You are? Why? Chelmy, cover for me. Till the Gruss gets whatever you want. He knows about them? I'm not picking up your dry cleaning for you this time, Grusky. Emmy, how could you? You didn't think Barton. Aw, man. Have a staring contest with a python while you're out there. They don't have eyelids. That's a good man, Chelmy. Let's get this workout started. It's an investigation, Grosky, not a workout. They're different. Okay. Welcome to the crew. Wait, so... Are they going on the same scooter, or... I guess I should thank her, this lady, for helping. Yeah, she printed the photograph. Yes, thank you, and I found what I needed. Then move along, will you? This isn't a zoo, you know. Any parting words, sir? Nope, nothing new. Alright, so when we get back to Miss Tallery, on my Oh no! Oh, what's the problem, Emmy? Well, I came here on my scooter, which only seats 1. Oh, I thought it was stolen for some reason. Yeah, it would be, in front of, Gressenheller University? Was it Gressenheller? Something like that. Wait, what? You've got 1 seat and I've got 2 feet. No problem. I'll meet you there. Could use the exercise. You're going to run all the way to Miss Tallery? Of course not. I'm going to sprint all the way to Miss Tallery. Oh. I feel like he embodies the spirit of Godbrand Manderville. Or Godbert Manderville. I always get them mixed up. Emmy, aren't you taking your scooter back to Miss Tollery? Oh yeah, I guess it's right here. Okay. Alright, Inspector, I guess I'll see you there? Just don't be surprised if you see me passing you on the left. Grosky out. He broke the sound barrier. Wow, I see why Hannah is so crazy about him. I do need saving, but... Third Eye Jakes? What? Oh, I know that silhouette. He's one of the mysteries. Huh. Well, hey, okay, so here we have Chapter 7. That might mean that we're only, 3 chapters away from finishing the game? Wow. And, going by what Luke is saying here, yeah, I guess my guess was right. It seems we're picking up from their perspective right after Emmy departs. Oh, that's neat. I do like stories told in concert like this. Will Emmy be alright on her own? I don't think we need to worry about Emmy, Luke. She just sped out of here. The roads are dangerous, you know. She is the danger. Come now, Luke, let's get on with the investigation. Where do we go from here? We need to find out as much as we can about Mr. Bard's death. Ariana said the people in town weren't very fond of her father. Yes, that's true. Why do you think that was, Luke? Honestly, Mr. Layton, I have no idea what adults actually think. Me neither. Haha, fair enough. But we'll have to investigate this if we want to gain Ariana's trust. I suppose so. Let's talk to some people in town. Just poke around, speak with everyone? Okay, I can do that. The chief is not yet back yet, sorry. Oh, I bet the silhouette man we just saw that I was talking about, I guess that's the chief of Miss Tallery, right? Maybe. The mission of the Miss Tallery Police Force is... Hey, I've seen this. Well, I guess we'll look around, poke around, see what we find. Oh. That streetlight must have been damaged by the Specter. Yes, it looks like it. The Specter has attacked several times since Mr. Bard's death. Most of the houses have been rebuilt, but some things, like the streetlights, remain unrepaired. Luke, do you remember all of the areas the Specter has attacked? Not off the top of my head, no. He wrote them down, huh? However, I have kept a record of every place the Specter attacked. I was hoping this might come in handy someday. I don't know what to say. What, is it no good? Luke, your organizational skills are quite impressive. I'm stunned. This is wonderful data. This is the groundwork we need in order to make sound deductions. The more information we gather and cross-reference, the greater chance of us finding the truth. So it's helpful? Extremely. Great work, Luke. Let's continue our investigation. Hooray! What, you want to ask me some questions? I know my rights, buddy. You can't just go around asking people questions. I can have my dad arrest you for that, you know? I'm sure. Your father is highly regarded in town, yes? You know what? I'm seeing the resemblance, the family resemblance. Of course he is. My dad was the one who figured out that Bard committed suicide. Everyone was scratching their heads until my dad showed up. So your father handled that case? You bet he did. He found the will and the eyewitness. If you ask me, this town is pretty lucky to have him watching over it. Remarkable. You bet it is. Luke, what do you know about a will or a witness to Bard's death? I was worried about Ariana, so I didn't pay much attention to the investigation. Sorry. I see. I hope Emmy can dig up something for us. Yeah, I'm with Chelmy on this one. This does reek of a red flag. What would red flags smell like? Cherries? Peppermint, maybe. My dad is the chief of police. He made me the chief of awesome. Oh, that is such a dad thing to say. Hello. Oh. I knew if there was trouble here, Chief Jakes would take care of it. He offered to pay for my hotel to make up for the Specter stuff. In the city, the police chief doesn't take time to help you. I did have a bit of trouble getting into town in the first place. I came here after I read the story about the Golden Garden, but I got turned away. What did you do then? My friend and I took the back way over the mountains. The Specter appeared my first night there. The police sealed off the area, so I didn't actually get to see it. And you have been here ever since? Well, I came all this way. Plus, the police have been so kind. The Specter totally terrified my friend, though. She's in one of these pictures. Can you guess which one she is? Sure. A familiar face. Huh. One of these girls is my best friend. She has blonde hair, doesn't wear glasses, and has a mole under her right eye. Okay, well, there are only 3 blondes. You wear glasses, so it's either C or E. C has a mole under her left eye. Uh-huh, okay.
Some puzzles must be met directly. No puzzle is without an answer.
Correct, the answer is E. She has blonde hair, doesn't wear glasses, and has a mole under her right eye. What, you couldn't see the mole in the first picture? Well, never mind. She was the only one who could have matched a given description. Oh, fish tank to boot. Cool. Have you seen the Golden Garden? No, I've been to the excavation site, but there's nothing there. Even the dig team is gone now, but I think I'm going to stay a bit. After all, the Specter is still out there somewhere. The restaurants are great, the police pay my way. I love it here. I wonder if the townspeople know how the tax money is being used. I don't think they'd approve. Yeah, it's kind of selfish. The police chief here is some kind of super cop they call Third Eye. I saw a movie like that once. At the end of the movie, the cop just closed his eyes and smelled out the culprit. The cop was a dog. Can I see this movie? That sounds quite impressive for a K-9 police officer. Yeah, well, some people use their skills to solve cases, some people use their skills to do their hair. The cops do seem to be pretty good about telling people which areas to evacuate, I'll give them that. Luke, didn't you say Doland communicated your predictions to the townspeople? Doland told the police, and then they led the evacuation. I see. There certainly was a police presence in North Eli the day the Specter appeared. I'd like to meet this police chief. He's having tea with the Specter and a witch in the Golden Garden. This town is too much. Oh my, I still haven't seen the dig site for the Golden Garden yet. We're close if you'd like to go. As an archaeologist, I find it hard to resist. Well, Emmy still isn't back yet, so... Let's go, it's just west of here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Luke. Of course, it's all part of our investigative circuit after all. Oh, it's nice to have a little goal to work towards. If the game lets me, I'll definitely check everywhere else first. We've progressed through 2 chapters. I'm sure the city has new stuff. But for now... Fish tank. 10 seconds, 16 coins. Oh, wow, okay. A tank that recreates the cozy ambience of a quiet park at dusk. The key point is where the lawn water ivy stops. Don't let yourself get distracted. So we go this way. Let's off that head up here. Hmm. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh! Ah, so close. Getting the hang of this, though. Well, let's work this out. Ah, yeah, I had a hunch that the key was to get all the coins on the right side first. That feels like the kind of dastardly thing this game would pull. Let's head up, I'd say. No, I can't. Can I go south? No, sir, I cannot. Okay, game. Let's head west. Tony and I used to do loads of puzzles together. It was so much fun. I love puzzles. Tony was always better at puzzles than I was, though. I would try just as hard as he did, but he was always better. I hope he's not mad at me or something. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Hey, do you like puzzles? Here, this is a puzzle about messing things up. Want to try it? Come on. Slow down, twerp. Sun slip up. London? Hey Dad, I finished making the London one that you asked for. Thanks, son, it looks great, but you got one letter wrong. What? No way, that's... Oh, I guess I did. I'll fix it right away. So which letter did the sun get wrong? Circle the incorrect letter. One? Well, we got a Waluigi L here, and then the N's are wrong. These N's are drawn like so. Let's see. These N's are drawn like this, down, then up, then down, but an actual N is up, and down, and then up. However, the father is saying one letter wrong. But there are two N's, so clearly by the father's standards, these N's are correct. Okay, so by process of elimination, the N's must be correct. The O's in London must also be correct. Because they're completely symmetrical. There's no other way to orient them. They're just correct. So that leaves the L and the D. Well, it looks like the D is completely correct. That is a proper D. So between the L and the two N's, which seem incorrect, the D sticks out as being correct. So... D?
How about this?
No! What?
Puzzles are simply impossible.
Okay. Huh? I guess that leaves the L as the only other choice. If it's not this, I'm gonna flip.
This is what I've come up with.
Huh. Why?
I knew I could do it.
What? Oh. I was upside down. The L is wrong. The word has been carved into a giant stamp, so it needs to look correct when stamped onto something. What? If you were to stamp it as shown in the puzzle, you'd see a big mistake. Man. That's stupid. That's it! Wow, you're almost as good as Tony, and that's really, really good. That was fun, thanks. I haven't seen Tony for ages. I hope we're still friends. Do you think we're still friends? It sounds as though you two were quite close. It's been a year since he stopped coming down to play, but he's still my very best friend. Very best. Aw. I wish Tony would come and play with me again. Do you think he'll come by again soon? Yes, I do, in fact. Finally. Whoa. Okay. What are these planks? Let's get OSHA on the scene. What is this? Let's form a union. What are we doing? It doesn't look like the Specter is responsible for this. No, it's the land subsidence. Since the Specter appeared, these sinkholes have been appearing around town. Sinkholes and the Specter? What is the relationship there? Is it one of the Specter's powers? Well, hey, kiddo. I dress up as the Black Raven to fool people looking for the black market, but I hate running. Ren tells me I'm too big. Maybe she's right. Why not sharing your sweets with your friends next time? Make all of you fat and too fat to run. Sharing? That's an idea, but it won't be easy. Could you help? Uh-oh. Cutting the cake. Uh-oh. I knew math would be involved. I suppose I could share this triangular cake. It's really tasty, but I can spare half of it, and my friends can divide that between them. Oh, right, the art is so complicated, it took me a while to suss out what is... where the cake begins and little doilies below end. Or where the cake ends and the doilies begin, yeah. Then again, it is my cake. It's only fair that I should have most of it. I'll just cut 2 pieces with a ratio of 4 to 5 and take the bigger piece. That's still pretty generous, isn't it? The sides of the cake are 15 inches long. How far along the side should it cut? Now, I'm just eyeballing it, but going by the mass, the total area here, I think the kid is mistaken and he's actually dividing it up pretty evenly in half. So it looks like they're measuring from here to here. Yeah, I'm gonna say 10 inches, just eyeballing it and trusting my gut.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
I
A gentleman
am
leaves no
smart.
puzzle undone.
I'm smart, I tell you. Correct, I can have my cake and eat it too. If I cut the side at 10 inches as shown, the proportion of the proportions, the proportion of the portions is exactly 4 to 5. I can eat lots of cake and share with my friends too. That's a tongue twister. porpoise proportion portions. Or something like that. Thank you. Now I can share my cake with my friends. Don't mention it, lad. I hope you find that sharing makes your cake taste even more delicious. Really? I like the sound of that. I just have to remember to actually take it to my friends now. Cool. Look at this ravine. Did this start as a sinkhole too? That looks pretty deep. I got sand in my mouth. Yuck. Well, don't lick the sand. I think we found ourselves a hidden puzzle. One way. It's 3x3, this shouldn't be too hard. This board consists of 9 panels with arrows on them. By swapping just 2 of the arrows, you may enter the board via an arrow. Follow the directions around the whole board, and exit the board with the final arrow. Which arrow should you swap? Swapping just 2, so really I take 1 action. Oh. Enter here? Yeah, okay.
Some puzzles must be met.
That was
directly.
really easy.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
That should have been like the first puzzle in the game easy. What? Well done, you're through. That was a nice mental workout. Honestly, there's a, in Final Fantasy XIV, there's a boss in the current expansion, the boss of a 4-man dungeon that I run all the time. The arena is a series of grids. It's a grid, a series of squares, and one of its attack, it like pulls every party member to the exact center, and then makes 3 danger spots on the edges and 1 safe spot, and then a row of arrows appears, and you have to figure out which sequence of arrows to step on to make it to the safe spot. And I know that mechanic so well by now and the trick to it, so doing this was really easy. Yeah. Wait a second, I'm not done looking around. I need to find more hint coins. Look at the beautiful strata in the rocks. Truly fascinating. Huh? Aha! I knew it was worth it to poke around. Oh, hey! Aw, I thought I was about to get something for the collection. Hello. Dugan. Yeah, he, definitely has the word Doug in his name. On this expedition team, Hey, I'm Dugan. I'm on the dig team for the Golden Garden. Dig team, you say? There doesn't appear to be anyone else here. Yeah, I guess now it's not so much a dig team as it is just a dig. Everyone pretty much gave up. Things haven't been going so well. If you go up to the dig site, you'll see I'm still doing what I can, which isn't much. Think you could help me clear out some rubble? Okay. Rubble trouble, and make it double. More blocks. Eureka! You've discovered priceless treasure at the bottom of the dig site. Unfortunately, it's buried under a ton of rubble. Move the rubble out of the way so that you can get your hands on that treasure. I assume it's this. That looks like a geode of diamonds? Is it gonna move something? Yes, okay. Well, that should make it easy. Okay. Do I want to move this up there or this up there? Oh, it's hard to say. Okay, I like what we're doing so far. Yeah? Okay. Let's get this troublesome piece down into the... I can't. Doesn't fit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait? Can I do this? Yeah? Come on, please. Oh, we're so close. Huh? No! Wait, hold on. Wait. Maybe if I... Yeah? Hold on. Get that in there, and then here, and then... Yeah! I did it.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Success! Knowing how to maneuver your way around tight spaces is the key to solving this little gem. It's possible to solve this puzzle with a minimum of 14 moves? How many moves did you need to uncover the treasure? I didn't pay attention. Whoops. Oh, new toy car. Yeah, Dugan's Dodge. So, do you think the Golden Garden is here? All I can say is that we dug pretty deep and found nothing. No evidence of any ancient civilization, nothing. What, so the newspaper was telling lies? Gasp. I'm shocked. Some stories suggest that the Golden Garden is much older than civilization as we know it. Perhaps it belonged to an age of giant animals and monsters who are no longer here to speak to us. Or something like that. Who knows? Maybe we just need to dig deeper. There must be several water sources down there as well. Do you think the garden is below them? That is indeed one more possibility. You think we didn't go down far enough, eh? Not at all, but I am interested in the search. Are you an archaeologist? No, I'm just, a digger. My intuition says not to give up just yet, though. This could all just be nonsense, too. You never know. Why do they need to patch it up? Here you can be one with nature. This is elementary and sedimentary. Do you think one of those swirly ammonite fossils is in there? Praise be to Helix. Praise be to Helix. Will you push me in the wheelbarrow? It appears to be in a pretty bad shape and covered in rust. There's gotta be a third hint coin around here, right? Or did I already find it and I not pay attention? Whatever. We have a train to play with. Okay, so this silhouette is Hair Man. I don't recognize this person, and that could be anyone. I don't know. Oh no, look at that road. Oh, what? Oh, jeez. Oi, what's up with this train? There's hardly any fuel. We run out of fuel, we can't get to our new excavation site on time, we'll lose the spot to someone else who just have to refuel on the go. 7 cars and an actual car? Oh, jeez. My gut tells me to start this by doing something stupid. Real stupid. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be here a long time, aren't I? Yes! Alright, so yeah, the trick definitely was to, scrunch up the track as much as possible and buy enough time at this very start. Then go for a very concise beeline. Okay. These are fun. I already inspected everything here, yes? The dig site is just up ahead, so let's go. Just as Dugan said, it looks like they haven't turned up anything. What makes you say that? I can tell from the exposed strata here, see? Actually, your father is quite the geology expert. My father? Really? Clark excelled at identifying organisms in strata such as this. He never told you about that? My father has been so busy with the town that we haven't spoken much recently. He seems like a different person since he became the mayor. I think maybe my mom left because she couldn't deal with him anymore. Wow! Okay. I bet he's not even my dad. What if the Specter kidnapped my real dad? I know Luke is just being hysterical because he's a stupid little kid who runs on emotions and illogic, but, damn. Luke, that is highly doubtful. Although I also thought that Clark was acting strangely. The Specter is controlling him. When did you notice this change in your father? When he became mayor, right before the Specter appeared. So right around when Evan Bard died, huh? I'm sure Clark will return to his old self once we sort out this case, but I need your help. We'll get to the bottom of this, you believe me, don't you, Luke? Of course I do, Mr. Layton. Good. When Emmy returns, we will speak with your father. Now, we may be a little early, but let's head for the library. You think Emmy is back by now? If she is not, then we can look at some of the archived newspapers. Maybe we can find something useful. I see. You know where the library is, don't you? It's east of the crossroads. Of course. Let's go. Hold on, I gotta click this plunger. Oh, shit! Whoa, I didn't think that was on! Dugan can't be using dynamite to unearth the Golden Garden. That's not a good way to conduct an archaeological dig, is it? It is not. I certainly hope the Golden Garden is somewhere else. I think I saw a hidden coin go flying somewhere. Oh, hey! Ah, the smell of a fresh dig. It has been quite a while. I thought you explored places like this all the time, Mr. Layton. Unfortunately, no. I'm usually holed up in my study these days. But enough of that. Perhaps you can take a look at this puzzle. Sorting artifacts. Let's see, we got a pepper, an eyeball, a pineapple, a kite, some headphones, a winky face, and a, alien antenna. I see the consistent design here. Not... Okay, an archaeologist shows you some ancient runes found on a dig in Mist Hallery. These runes were divided into two groups, but I seem to have mixed them up. Can you sort the runes into the correct groups? Only the top left rune cannot be moved. Okay, My god, I really do have to find the consistent logic here. Okay, So that's locked in. Well, I guess it looks like a pepper or an apple. This looks also like a fruit, so that can stay with it. This is an eyeball? Hint coin. The key is to look at the symbols. Do any of the runes have something in common? Okay, well, some of them definitely have, lines drawn through circles. These two are similar. This could go over here. One more hint coin. I want the carrots, I think. There should be 3 runes in the left box and 4 in the right. No. Oh, this is difficult. I notice only a handful have very sharp corners while the rest are very loopy designs. We're looking at Kiki versus Boba here, so in that sense I could arrange them. Hint coin! Yeah! Use the stylus to find out what the runes have in common. Try tracing the symbols on each rune. What? Oh. Maybe it's runes that... Maybe it's designs that can't be drawn... Oh, what's the word? What's the word? It's like drawings that you can draw with, without taking your hand off the paper. In that case, that would go over there. Oh, I'm so dreadful at these. But the designs are so tiny. Oh no. Oh, I guess I have to do this, don't I? Okay. Let's give it a shot. So with this one... Like, you could draw like this. Well... I don't know if this counts. You draw it in, and then... Does that count as tracing over the same line? Oh no. I can't tell. See, I just can't tell what the game wants. Let's use a super hint. Some of the runes may be written out using a single pen stroke that never retraces itself. You should be able to sort them out now. No, I can't! That's the problem! I don't know! Okay, this one clearly cannot. It has a disembodied circle over on the left side, so that's... I don't know. I don't know if this can be drawn in one go. If it counts, see? You loop around here, then you loop around and trace the pattern. But does it count if you overlap? Because if you trace over... If you can trace over yourself, the path you already took, then all of them could be drawn in that style. Except for this one, which has the disembodied eyeball over here. I just don't see the logic. Ah, this sucks.
I think this is right.
Yeah, no surprises here. Okay.
Oh, I'm just not cut out for this.
Oh, this sucks. I hate this puzzle. Tell you what, I'll just get it wrong again. I'll take another guess.
How about this?
Yeah, okay, now that I've lost all the picurates,
Let me
I'm just
take
going to
another
look
look.
this one up online. I don't understand this. Okay. Yeah, apparently the left ones can be drawn without taking your finger off the line. I just don't get it. Man. Cause see, look at this. Apparently, you can't draw this symbol without taking your thing off. But look at this. Look what I'm about to do. Draw around. Come back, trace it over, come back, trace it over, come back, loop around, loop, loop, loop. See, I just did it. I did not take my finger off that pen. So what gives? Why? It's the same thing I'm doing right here, see? See, when I come down here, I showed you so many times. I come down, I get to this intersection, I loop around, casual as can be, cross over what I already drew. It's the same logic. So what gives? Ugh.
I think this is right. That puzzle wasn't so hard.
Yes, it was. The runes are divided into two groups. The ones on the left can be written in one pen stroke without lifting the pen or retracing the line, and the ones on the right can't. Man, what bullshit! Hey, you see on these green drawings here, you see how much space is left in between these lines? These pen strokes? That's not at all what it looks like on the actual rune itself. No, sir. I'm salty. I'm salty. Well solved. Clark and I always used to swap puzzles like this one. You and my dad were best friends, huh? What was he like back then? Well, Clark was a very hard-working student, always on time and incredibly diligent. He was a favorite with the faculty members, so they often assigned him particularly tricky tasks. We both often ended up falling asleep face first in our books. And despite all that, he always had time for friends and family. I wish he was like that now. I'm sorry you and your father have been having a difficult time lately. Once we get to the bottom of all this, I'm sure things will go back to how they were before. I'm not sure I want them to. Wow, that got dark. This one seems quite large. Why don't you have a look, Luke? It's really dark. What are you, scared? Ooh, silver ore. Hell yeah. Wait, isn't silver toxic? Don't touch it with your skin, Luke. Oh hey, my hint coin amount changed to a little Emmy in royal robes or something with a crown. Neat. You can spot minerals and flecks of silver when it catches a light. Oh, thank you, Finnegan. Probably would have missed that one. Do you think all the caves are connected? It's too dark to see anything. Oh no, that's not a hint coin, it's a falling boulder. How many dynamites do they have rigged up there? Huh. Huh. This has been a very, shall we say, entertaining recording session. I like Grosky. He's entertaining. It's just a shame that we're ending this video on a kind of a sour note, because, you know, had to spend 4 hint coins for the super hint. I still couldn't understand it, and so I lost all the carrots on purpose, and then I had to look up information. So down all the carrots I could have lost, and down 4 hint coins. I think that's a fair trade. Oh well. What can you do? Sometimes a puzzle is just undecipherable for me. Sometimes. Not often. If I am willing to toot my own horn a bit, I think I'm pretty good at these games, right? Like, sure, the bonus puzzles usually get me stuck for hours. I recall for the Unwound Future game last time, I actually had to delay releasing videos a bit because they just took me so long to actually do. Hopefully there's not a repeat performance in this game. Man, okay, so... Man, Metroid Prime 4... not Corruption. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond comes out in just a few weeks. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to record for that. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I really hope I manage to pull through and finish this Let's Play before that comes out. But if so, odds are I'll probably just like record and edit up like maybe 3 or 4 videos for the new Metroid, and then we'll come back and finish this game, knock it out, and then return to Metroid. Because either way, we're going to be real close to the end. It's going to be close by the time December 4th rolls around. I'm very excited to see what photo Emmy developed. It was that photo she took when the Specter attacked and they were in the hotel watching it. It should reveal something, right? Obviously, it's not going to give us a perfect, clean look at the Specter. But it's got to give us something, right? And hey, yeah, from the sounds of it, it seems like Inspector Grosky is gonna hang around for the rest of this game. He'll join the party, as it were. That I'm fine with that. He seems really entertaining. And yeah, it was of course nice to see Chelmy and Barton. That was great too, and Dean Dalmona and Rosa. It's refreshing. Just a little splash of flavor. Good stuff. I feel like there's one other thing I wanted to say, but I forget what it is. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I'll remember next time. Oh, right, yeah. So, I remember now. I know we have to go to the library, but if possible, yeah, I would like to actually look around all of Miss Tallery if I'm able to. So we'll try for that. And, depending on how that goes, depending on how much we can uncover in the rest of Miss Tallery, we may not actually reach the library next time. Who knows? It's very much up in the air. I definitely want to make a point to try and speak with Grepe, because the character was like, okay, maybe we should speak with him after we go check out Bard Manor, and we have yet to have the opportunity to do that. So, that's priority number 1, I think. Anyway, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more of Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care. One for the road.